Whew. Hey y'all, it's Purity, and I'm back. I am back on my channel. I think when I first started this channel, I was pregnant with my I was pregnant with my last child. My oldest was headed to college, and I just lost my mother. And wow, a lot has happened. I think it was, what year was it? It was 2021 when I started this channel. And I initially started this channel because I felt like I had gone through a lot of textbook midlife issues. And I was really starting to get into midlife. I think I was maybe 38 then, and was trying to embrace midlife. And so I didn't want to call it the midlife crisis. I wanted to call it the midlife license. Just embracing this part of life. And baby, I'm really in this thing now. Before I was embracing the beginnings, or the beginning of entering into midlife. But baby, I am in this now. So welcome to this channel. Probably a new way of presenting, a new way of speaking, and just going to cover life in midlife. And you know, other midlifers or our older midlifers will probably say I'm still a baby. But baby, life is really life in midlife. But I also believe that these are going to be some of the best years of my life. And so thank you for joining me. If you have not subscribed or you weren't a subscriber when I first started this channel, and actually this is my second YouTube channel. So if you followed my other YouTube channel was Joyfully Yours, I transitioned over to this to talk about different topics. And so again, we're in this thing. Life is different. Now, as a matter of fact, I'm very hot right now, like super hot. And I've even reconciled to God. I've really started back on my journey with God, and that's one milestone that I'm very proud of, because I drifted away for a while, and I think one of the best decisions I've made is to get back in line with God and what God's will is for my life. So now, here we are. Why am I deciding to jump back on YouTube? Well, I feel like God has been nudging me for years to start back my YouTube channel, but single mother, working 2 and 3 jobs at a time, every excuse in the book of why I couldn't make time to get back on this channel. But I'm going to be obedient now and do what I've been instructed to do, commanded to do, I'm advised to do. And so the big topic of the day is layoff. Layoff in midlife. If you had told me 10 years, not even 5 years, maybe even last year, that I would be experiencing layoff at this age in my life, this point in my life, almost 20 years in my career, that I would be experiencing layoff, I would not believe you. But it's the climate of the world right now, and we're here. And so last week, actually Friday, what day is it? Today's Thursday. So almost a week ago, I was advised that I was going to be laid off on April 16th. And so kind of shocked, but not. I am a nurse by trade, but I work for state government. And so knew about all the federal things and federal cuts that were going on, but yeah, state is being affected as well. So I am here with no backup plan, although I do have another part-time job that I work that can help supplement a little bit of what I'm losing. I'm still here in this space with no backup plan. So, and everybody's like, you're a nurse, you'll find a job, you'll find a job. It's a little bit different when you've been in the game for a while. When you used to working a schedule that fits the needs of your children. And most nursing jobs out there now, 12-hour shifts, 3 days a week. And of course, I'm going to do what I need to do to be able to take care of my family as the sole provider in my household. But it's not as easy as people think. And so right now, I am holding strong to the faith I have in God and really in a phase of be still and know. Be still and know that I am God is what the Holy Spirit keeps giving me. And so I am holding on to that. Not to say that I'm not taking action to do what I need to do, but I'm trusting God. This may be a pivot point in my life. This may be, this is just a space for me to just sit and listen to God and really find out what His divine assignment is, what the divine assignment is for me in this next journey. I see this as an ending, but a new beginning. I see this as a new journey towards moving more and more into my purpose here on earth. I feel like I've been living out my purpose for a long time already, right? But it's just a different direction. Y'all, these hot flashes. Am I sweating? Can you see the sweat beads? Oh my God. Yeah, this is midlife stuff. For real, for real. I've worked in administrative roles, leadership, and a lot of the jobs that are out there now are jobs where I have to go backward. Not that I can't, because baby, sometimes you gotta go back to the bottom to get back up again. And so I'm willing to do that. But I'm not going to feel rushed. I'm not going to jump into survival mode like I normally do. I'm just going to be still and know and trust God as to where I go next. And so I hopped on here to let people know that are in this situation that be calm, Diane. Be calm. It's so funny. My daughter always says that to me, and Diane is actually my mother's. Her name is Deanna, but she went by Deanna, but Diane is how her name was spelled, and so it was it's funny. But anyway, I love saying that. So all jokes aside, just want to encourage y'all that just want to let you know that you're not alone. That we are all in this struggle together. And this is the season of trusting God and not going into chaos mode and crashing out, as the young folks say, and just trusting God, really leaning in on God to find out where He wants you to go, where He wants us to go. God has not let me down before. He's not going to let me down now. And I want you to believe that on today as well. But I really want to know how anybody else in this situation is feeling. What are you going through in this hour? I know a lot of us come from different phases. Some of our children at this age are grown and we're empty nesters, and some of us have children in college, and then some of us started over like me And I have a child in every childhood development stage of life. I have a child in each one of those developmental stages right now. So, kind of there for everybody, really, kind of understanding where everybody is. I have toddler all the way up to young adult. And so, different space to be in, but y'all, I have a peace like I've never had before. Like, I would normally be freaking out, trying to figure out, what I'm going to do, how I'm going to provide for my family, what I'm going to do. And the thing, I guess this level of peace is actually scary for me. Now, I've had peace about things that other people felt like I should have been losing my mind about. So it's not unusual for me to have peace. But the peace I have about this transition, this ending, it's like a peace I've never had before in a situation like this. And so I know that I am submitted to God right now. I know that I am trusting God. And so I want to encourage you to do the same. I know, I get it. Like, I totally understand the feelings, the anxiety, the feelings of uncertainty, the what in the world, how, why. I know all the questions that you want to answer. I understand the stages of grief right now, the anger, the not understanding, the sadness, all the emotions that come with grief, because you can't experience grief in these moments, right? All of those things that come in those stages, I understand it right now. So, but I seriously want to encourage you to just rest in God, pray, get in a space of stillness so that you can hear what it is God wants you to do, so that you can see the vision that God has given you to move forward in that. And just Matthew 6:25 through verse 34 is really what I am standing on right now, about not worrying. If God provided for the animals and the flowers, He will provide for me. He'll provide for you. And worrying doesn't add a single day to our lives. If anything, it shortens it. So I want you to meditate. Meditate on that day and night, as the word says. Meditate on those verses day and night, so you too can experience peace in this season. And just trust and know that God will provide for us. He has us in His hands, y'all. So I want you to trust and believe that today. Don't fret. Don't worry. And I know it seems like it's easier said than done, and it is. But I wanted you to hear from somebody who's going through this with you that we are all right. We're going to be good. We're going to be fine. Just take this opportunity to rest in God, trust in God, and operate in obedience. No better time than now. No better time than now than to rest in that. All right? So I'm excited to be starting this channel back up, or resuming posting to this channel, so that I can talk about more midlife stuff, because baby, this is not it. This is what's going on right now, but I have so many other things that I want to cover in this midlife season of my life. because I have been through a lot, and I've experienced so many things that the textbook says people experience in midlife. I've experienced them already before I even made it to midlife. So now that I'm here, as I'm navigating through this with God, I hope to help others navigate through it. All right. So if you have not subscribed, subscribe. Click the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching me today. And I hope that you'll come back to listen to more. And take care.